So a phrase we use in educating lawyers is unintended consequences of well-meaning pedagogical efforts. And the largest one of those we discovered really is the downside or the shadow side of the otherwise very effective method that we call case dialogue teaching. Not that case dialogue teaching should be eliminated, but the almost exclusive use of case dialogue teaching as the way to introduce students to the practice or the understanding of legal reasoning, we think has had unintended negative consequences. One of the examples of this that we illustrate in the book, drawing on other studies that really have documented this thing, I think rather effectively, is to show that it leads students to think of law in almost complete detachment from actual human situations. Now, you could say, and I think the intention always was, that that's a necessary intellectual distance or disciplining to enable you to make legal sense of situations. The big issue becomes, how then do you teach people who have learned this kind of detached legal reasoning to reconnect that? And that's where the projects that we hope to foster and educate in tomorrow's lawyers really, I think, will have something to contribute. That once it's possible to think of or to see how to make those connections effective, it becomes possible to admit that there actually are some downsides to the dominant pedagogy, which then also opens the other question in the curriculum about what other kinds of pedagogy should you introduce and where might they be most effective. Those are the kinds of questions that are already being tackled by a number of law schools, some of which are members of the consortium. And they're the kinds of questions that we hope to put front and center in the projects of the Educating Tomorrow's Lawyers.